Nanoplasty and Damaged hair. Welcome to the SOS FLORA. My name is MJ. I'm a nanoplasty specialist, and I'm here today to explain to you a few important steps about nanoplasty and damaged hair. Welcome to this live, all of you. I've got a few announcements to you. The first one is on the 18th of December, so next Wednesday, I'm going to launch the Nanoplasty Specialist Program for the last time this year. So it will be the last intake. I've been receiving some requests to open the class again, and I'm gonna open one more class this year. So you're gonna be beginning of next year already set up and prepared for the nanoplasty world. And let me tell you, if I was you, if I didn't know nanoplasty deeply, if I would like to become a specialist, I wouldn't lose this opportunity. We're gonna have some things very interesting for this intake. We're gonna have a 2 intensive accelerated program. We're gonna have a very special student pack that we're gonna give to the first 10 that join the course with me. And I'm very excited to tell you that on this Nanoplasty Specialist Program, you're going to be prepared for next year, and also you're going to be able, even this year, to make some money. Nanoplasty Specialist Program prepares you for the world, for be able to become a specialist in straightening. So not only in nanoplasty, you become a specialist in straightening too. So let's go to the subject today. Very excited to tell you about nanoplasty and damaged hair, because this week I had a call from a client that has been using the solution for a year now, and the conversation I had with her actually raised a bell to me. So she said to me, MJ, I would love to buy about 15 bottles of nanoplasty. And I was very excited because I say, I'm very happy that you are growing. You started buying 1 bottle per month and you are buying 15 bottles per month now. Very excited. It's not a huge salon for the amount of product that she's using. And then she said during Christmas time and during the holidays is a very hot time for us, and that's why I'm investing heavily. And then she said to me, but I would like to buy just for the brown one, the W1. And then I say 15 bottles and no W2. And she's like, no, I don't feel confident to do on blonde hair. I feel that blonde hair doesn't take it well. And I was like, what do you mean? You saying to me that you are using only on natural and virgin hair? Just say, yes, I'm not using in damaged hair, I'm scared. And then I say, okay, so raise me a bell. That might be, sorry, I'm getting sick, my voice is so raise me a bell. That might be the situation that some of the hairdressers that I have here are using the product just on virgin or very easy hair types, because you guys are scared of using on damaged hair. Hello Darren, how are you, my darling? So I'm here today to tell you guys, can you guys hear me well? Can you please just let me know if you can hear me properly? If you can't hear me properly, let me know, because it's important for me to know. Sorry to drink. I found so rude to be doing so many noises, but I'm so thirsty because of my sore throat. Okay, you guys can hear me, right? Okay, let's go to the nanoplasty and damaged hair. So that raised me a bell that some salons are only using the nanoplasty on virgin and dark hair because they are scared of using on bleached and damaged hair. So here are a few tips or a few very important information about using the nanoplasty on damaged and bleached hair. I'm gonna talk about damage in general, okay? Damage in general, because it's important for us to understand the difference. Damaged and bleached, they are completely different, especially on the application. Darren say, good, I've tried to make an account on a website, but it didn't open as a salon account. Okay, Darren, we need to approve your account first. So I'm gonna print screen this. and I'm gonna ask my team to get in touch with you as soon as I finish this live, okay? And we're gonna approve your account as you are a salon, a hairdresser, I assume, and you're gonna be able to see all the prices on our website. This is a protection that we have for the hairdresser, so then the hairdresser can rest assured that our products are only for professionals, okay? So damaged hair. Yesterday I had, okay, if you guys have any issues with your account, my team is going to get in touch with you to approve your account, so you will be able to see the prices, okay? I get the door, but it's still open normally, not salon. Okay, now we're going to help you with that. This is a very easy thing to do. It's just clicking in one button on the website, but this is a manual process. My team goes, analyze the count, and then approves manually. So nanoplasty and damaged hair. When the hair is damaged, what we need to understand is when you apply the product on a hair that doesn't have any issues, you have a layer of results. What I mean by that, the hair, when it's not damaged, the structure of the hair is not corrupted, it's not damaged, and then the product will have a clean canvas to penetrate and transform that hair to a silkier and nice and shiny hair. When the hair is damaged, we have a level of product that penetrates the hair, but if the structure of the hair it's not there, we're not gonna have a place for the product to be inside and transform the hair. So what we need to do, can we do nanoplasty on damaged hair? Yes, we can. I've been promising you guys that because it's true. We can. But the thing is, if the hair structure is not there, we're gonna have a result that it's not as we promote. Because remember, we fix the problem first, then we apply the nanoplasty, and then we compare the structure with a natural and good, perfect structure. Understand what I mean? So when we do the nanoplasty on a damaged hair, we are not starting from 0. We are starting from -5. So then if we are starting from -5, when I do the result, instead of having a 10, I will have a 5 because I have a -5. Do you understand what I mean? So when we start the application in a hair that it's already damaged, we need to fix that problem first. Then we can have a 100%. Understand what I mean? So if you get a hair as the one that I'm gonna show you now, this hair was damaged when we got in. The Brisbane lady had a pink hair, and on this pink hair, her hair was damaged prior to the application. It was extremely rubberized. Obviously, that the hairdresser that was taking care of her, she's amazing, and she said to me she bleached her hair quite often. We've been coloring her hair as well for a long time, so you know that overall color. So I'm gonna show you how now. I think I selected, let me see. Can you guys see? Would be different to do the nanoplasty on that hair if I couldn't fix the solution, the hair first. So the hair on the ends was quite rubberized, and also recently bleached. So in that hair, if I didn't do the 20-in-1 solution, for example, to stop the hair from being so elastic, I would do the nanoplasty on the hair. It will look good. Obviously it would. As I asked you yesterday, if I do nanoplasty on a damaged hair, will look better than before? It would definitely look better than before. It will look perfect? Not so much. And that's the difference that we need to make. Do we want to have an average result, or do we want to look for perfection? I always teach perfection. This is me. I don't settle for median. I don't settle for average. So I settle for perfection. And that's what I teach on the trainings, on the lives, on everywhere. So on that bleached hair, did you guys see that pink hair? Let me know if you saw the pink hair. If you did, let me know. That pink hair was rubberized, was elastic. The ends were quite elastic. If I didn't use the 21 before, I would have an average result, but I wouldn't have a perfect, silky result, because I'm not starting from zero. You know what I mean? I'm starting from minus. I need that to be very clear to you guys, because I know that it's quite advanced. This is quite advanced, but I know that you are capable to understand. Guys have guys are capable to understand that. I'm going back to the video of the after wash, and I'm gonna show you. And yesterday, I'm gonna tell you something very interesting that happened yesterday. Yesterday, I had someone commenting. Okay, so this is the hair. Look at this hair. So this hair has been washed and blasted dry. The ends of this hair was very rubberized. Very rubberized. And what I'm saying to you here is, we could achieve this result without changing the color, using 250 degrees in a pink and rubberized hair. What I'm here to say to you is, can I do nanoplasty on damaged hair? 110%. As long as we make sure that we treat this hair prior to the application. So what did I use on this hair? I'm going to give you guys the steps. I've used on her 20-in-1. So on dry hair, I sprayed the 20-in-1 on all the end parts where it was really, really rubberized. I left it on for 25 minutes in a shower cap with a clip. After 25 minutes, I rinsed the solution out 100%. Then I applied the macadamia mask, the heat protection, and I rinsed and I blast dried this hair 100%. When the hair was 100%, I've used the Eco Reduxer and the W2 together. So I had the strength that I need and the purple pigment. So then I rinsed this hair after 1 hour 100%. I blasted dry. Obviously I've used the macadamia mask, the macadamia serum, the heat protection again. I dry 100%. And I tried to use 230. But then I realized that the hair was really coarse and thick, and it needed 250. So I went up to 150 degrees on this hair. I used the iron about 12 to 13 times. After that, I've used conditioner, shampoo, and the Morocco mask. I didn't have to use the macadamia mask because the hair didn't feel knotty. And this was the hair only blasted dry. So I had a comment in one of my videos in one of the hairdressers group of Australia, and one of the main leaders of the of this market that has a keratin brand, she asked me, was this hair ironed or just blasted dry? And then I say, blasted dry. But I say to her, I understand you. I've been for the last 5 years trying to show people that it's possible to do nanoplasty on a very coarse hair and have the hair 100% straight after. I've been for 5 years teaching people how to do that. So this hair has been done after the wash. And everyone here that uses my solution knows that this is the result without using any iron. I don't use any iron. I don't use even a brush to make the hair like this after the wash. And even the hairdresser in the salon that uses my product, she said to me, I can't believe it. I've been doing nanoplasty on her for the last 3 years and I couldn't achieve this result using my product. And then I say to her, I understand. It takes a while for you to become a pro. She is a pro. But her hair, this pink hair, wasn't an easy hair. It's a difficult hair because you need to think about it. It's like when you're going to do bleach to somebody. When you do bleach to somebody, you need to think as a strategist. And let me tell you, hairdresser, let me tell you, your profession, it's not easy. It's not easy. Let me tell you, being a teacher or working construction, it's much easier than being a hairdresser. To be a hairdresser, you need to understand about chemistry. To be a hairdresser, you need to understand about math. To be a hairdresser, you've got a massive responsibility in your hands. You are dealing with the self-esteem of somebody. Because you know that woman, when they're not dressed well, but they have their hair done, they're perfect. A woman that has an amazing dress and the hair is not looking good, they're terrible. They don't feel good. So you have in your hands a very powerful tool, which is combining your knowledge with your hands and creating mixtures that change somebody's self-esteem. And I'm here to tell you that this result that we achieved was 100% legit. I had in this room 50 hairdressers watching me, and they saw this woman from a rubberized hair, from a hair that has a really damaged condition, to an extremely silky and straight and soft and shiny and silky smooth look. So I'm here to tell you that you can achieve the same. I'm here to teach you all the steps. So Hair Care Studio said, I did some other brand on a hair, not very damaged, but it didn't get the results. So I can still do Fluoractive on it. 100% you can. Our products are compatible with other brands. Obviously that I will always do a test strand because I don't know the condition of the hair after using other brands. I know that everyone is calling their own solutions nanoplasty now, but I'm here to tell you that not everyone that calls the solution nanoplasty are actually using a nano solution. They still clarify, shampoo the hair prior to the application. They still don't wash the hair at the end. They still need to leave the product on the hair for 3 days. So this is not a nano solution. So you do a test strand and you can definitely, let me stop sharing this. And you can definitely do the nanoplasty on top. I'm here. Did my voice return? Please let me know if my voice returned. I want to make sure that you guys are hearing me properly. So can you hear me now? Let me know. So nanoplasty and damaged hair are compatible as long as you take care of the problem, of the issue first. Yes, Darren Salon, I'm gonna take care of your case as soon as I finish this live, okay? I'm gonna tell my team to contact you and fix the solution, this problem for you. So nanoplastic can be done on damaged hair, but if you do the solution without acting on the problem, you are not going to achieve 100% result. You are going to achieve a better outcome. Yes, the hair is going to be much softer. It's going to look much nicer. It's going to look much healthier. Yes, but you're not going to achieve the OMG effect. Wow, incredible, your client's crying. And that's what I'm here to tell you. To understand that, you need to be able to fix the problem first. On this client, the problem was the structure. The hair was rubberized. It felt extremely elastic. You know what I mean? Darren, thank you. Send your Instagram, on our Instagram, your details. We're going to call you. So for you, hairdresser, that are after doing nanoplasty on a damaged hair, I'm here to tell you that you can. You don't need to be like my client, only using on virgin hair. And then when someone with damaged hair comes in, they do keratin. Because on keratin, they don't need to wash the hair at the end. And then the client deal with the result at home. So I'm here to tell you, you can have a wow effect if you take care of your clients and use on your clients the products that will fix the solution, the structure first. So if the hair is rubberized, you're going to use 20 in 1. If the hair is knotty on the ends, you're going to use macadamia mask. And if the hair is dry, you're going to use macadamia serum. As simple as that. And if the hair has any level of damage, you're going to use moringa oil on the ends between the passes of the straightener. And if you say to me, MJ, I don't know how to do that, I'm going to post a video on YouTube, that it's called Step by Step Nanoplasty Australia. Is the video that I'm talking. And I teach you how to do the steps of applying the moringa oil between the passes of the straightener. That will change your game. If your ends are looking fluffy after the nanoplasty, moringa oil between the passes of the iron will change your game. So we have strategies for everything. For damaged hair, for bleached hair, for coarse hair, for afro hair, for every hair type, from the chemically treated hair, from the bleached hair, from the damaged hair. What we need to do is learning. And that's why I'm here to offer you today the Nanoplasty Specialist course. And then you might be asking, MJ, if I don't join the Nanoplasty Specialist course, would you be able to teach me? Obviously I will. I will not deny knowledge for you. I will not say to you, I'm sorry, you didn't join the Nanoplasty Specialist program. I'm not going to give you anything. I'm going to give you all the information you need. But on the Nanoplasty Specialist program, I've got everything deep. Because you are there giving me your time. And you are there paying attention, fully attention on that. So you're going to learn from inside out. You're going to learn how to think on your own head. You know what I mean? Beauty by Serene. How about henna hair? You can definitely do it. There is a salon in Sydney. She's in Kellyville. She's a specialist in nanoplasty and henna. She's a student from my course as well. And she's specialized in nanoplasty and henna. So anyone that wants to do nanoplasty and has henna on the hair goes there. You know, they go there straight away because they know she knows that she can apply nanoplasty on henna. So definitely can. But obviously the henna weakens the structure. And what I mean by that, henna weakens the structure. Perm weakens the structure. Chemical straightening weakens the hair structure. You need to do the 20 in 1. It's a must when you have a weakened structure. So that's what I'm saying. To become a specialist, you need to know a few ins and outs. The course is the best option you have. If you don't want to do the course, then participate of a look and learn. If you don't want to participate of the look and learn, please watch everything I have here. Watch everything I have here. Susie, on the 18th, I'm gonna be here in a live giving you guys all the details. How long the course is gonna be, how many modules, the price, everything you're gonna win with the course. Because with the course, I give to the first enrollees a kit, and with the kit you can make $1,200 back. So pretty much the course, it's for free because I give you enough products. Why I charge for the course then? Because when you pay, even that I'm repaying you back with products, you give your time and your attention. Then when I give something for free, that you don't pay attention because it's free. On the regrowth overall, hair care studio, yes, you can apply the nanoplasty on the regrowth and also on the places where you have nanoplasty on. Nanoplasty is compatible with other chemicals and also with the on nanoplasty. So if you have nanoplasty, for example, from here to here, and your roots are growing as mine is growing, so my roots are growing, I need to do it again. See that it's growing frizzy, obviously that's my hair. When I do it now, I'm gonna apply just on the regrowth, and sometimes I spread with my fingers to the ends, sometimes I don't. When I feel that the ends are fine, I don't. But the product is compatible, you know what I mean? If I overpass the product on the areas where I have the product already done, that's fine, I'm not gonna create damage. She has permanent straightening. You can apply the product on the overall and then concentrate the straightener where the hair is, you know, curly. So for example, if my hair has chemical straightening on those ends, I will apply the product on the roots, and then on the roots I'm gonna leave it on obviously the same amount from the roots to the bottom. But when on the roots, I'm gonna use the iron a little bit more concentrated. I'm gonna pass the iron, you know, I'm gonna pass the iron a little bit more concentrated, understand? So then I will still use the iron where the hair has chemical straightening, but I'm gonna use the iron less, with less passes, understand? But you can still do it 100%. Susie say, I'll watch you do your magic at the expo this year, and next year we're gonna be there doing more magic, and I'm gonna have an amazing surprise at the expo. A lot of you that are here, my students as well, I'm inviting them to come with me to the expo, to be there vouching for nanoplasty, as I know that nanoplasty changed the lives of many hairdressers here. It's amazing to see how we created such a strong movement in Australia. We made nanoplasty the #1 straightening in Australia. This makes me so freaking proud, because I took from zero. I took nanoplasty from zero to where it is now. It's incredible. Lee, you're gonna be there with me, my darling, holding hands. I love you. I'll be joining you too. I'm so excited to the expo this year. It's gonna be amazing. And also we're gonna have an amazing surprise for everyone from the Nanoplasty by Fluoractive community this year. I can't tell you what the surprise is, but trust me, it's gonna be the most amazing thing that you guys ever experience in your hairdressing career. Oh, I can't, otherwise I'm gonna be open my mouth, and I can't. It's a big surprise. Anyway, what I'm here to say is nanoplasty and damaged hair is possible, and I'm here to prove to you that it is possible. But if you want to learn, okay, so Janet's saying, so nano grows out like a hair color, and also do you recommend nano before and after bleaching? Does the bleaching erase some of the nano and the damaged ends? Janet, your question is amazing. Okay, so let me explain to you. We have today two areas where we understand about straightening. One is chemical straightening, the other one is smoothing. So one is chemical straightening, one is smoothing. Nanoplasty doesn't fit in those categories, and this is an issue that I have on TAFE, because TAFE doesn't have a nanoplasty category. They want to put nanoplasty on chemical straightening or smoothing. Do you understand? Nanoplasty doesn't fit on those categories because it is a solution that will make the hair smoother for a long time, but will make the hair straight as chemical straightening without breaking the bonds. So if you ask me, MJ, how does the hair looks after a few months? I'm gonna show you. This is a Egyptian girl that came in after 15 months. So she came in after 15 months. Egyptian, very coarse hair. The whole hair looks curly. Do you see that there is no demarcation line? There is no division. The hair returns up to 70%. But can you see that she can use the hair curly if she wants to? Because it doesn't create that demarcation line that chemical straightening creates. So if your client say to you, I want to do it, but I don't want to use my hair curly for the rest, straight for the rest of my life, you can definitely do nanoplasty on her. Obviously now that when we do on her for the second time, so she did once, And this is 15 months after. 15 months. She came back. We're gonna do the whole thing again. The ends obviously will be a bit straighter, but I can work out on that. If she says to me, I don't want my ends to look straighter than my roots, I'm gonna concentrate the iron on the top and less passes on the ends. That's all. So then the product will start releasing from the head from time to time. Do you understand what I mean? So responding your question, it's not a grow out solution, but it lasts as a grow out solution without creating the fading of the demarcation. So she's not gonna have to do the big chop because the hair doesn't look demarcated. That's the main difference on nanoplasty from chemical straightening. Then, do you recommend to do nano before or after bleaching? You can do before or after. But if the hair is damaged, I prefer to do the bleach before and then finalize with the nanoplasty. That's what I like to do. Nanoplasty will not be erased from the damaged ends if you don't create further damage. Nanoplasty will only leave the hair if you create on the hair that jelly feeling, because then you invade where the nanoplasty sits. But if you don't make the hair jelly, if you don't create that demarcation line, if you don't create that jelly feeling after the bleach, you're not going to remove the nanoplasty. So nanoplasty is not going to create demarcation line. It's not a chemical straightening result. It's not a chemical straightening, but it lasts longer than the keratin. So there is a lot of confusion about that. What is nanoplasty then? Nanoplasty is nanoplasty. Nanoplasty is a improvement of the keratin, but it still has the keratin base. So you can count that the nanoplasty will last longer than the keratin, but will not create the demarcation line that the chemical straightening creates. The difference is nanoplasty will give nanoplasty bifluoractive, because now I need to make this very clear. There is a lot of nanoplasty used out there, and a lot of people using whatever they have in the shelf, nanoplasty. So I'm talking about nanoplasty bifluoractive. That's the only nanoplasty I talk in this channel. Nanoplasty bifluoractive will create a perfect straightening result. Not as chemical straightening, because it doesn't give that dowel feeling. It will make us a straight, pin straight from top to bottom without using any iron for a few months, but then it will start fading out. But it doesn't fade 100%. It fades about 70%, as you saw on the video. On the video is a result of someone that has the hair done 15 months ago. So they had pretty much returned, and the ends were about 80% returned. Let me see, there is so many questions here and I'm so sick, my throat is hurting. So grow out but without the demarcation. It is kinda a grow out solution, but it starts releasing from the hair after 12 months. So you can sell to your client like that. How about clients wants to keep the volume but straight hair? Beauty by Serene, nanoplasty bifluoractive is really, really versatile. If your client comes in and say, I want to have my hair just smooth, I want to remove the frizz, I don't want to have my hair fully straightened, you can still use the same solution. The only difference is you are going to apply the product on dry hair. You don't need to wash. You're going to leave it on for 1 hour, rinse it out 100%, and use the brush to blow dry the hair smooth. So you're going to smooth the hair with a blow dryer and a round brush. 100% smooth. Then if you feel that the hair becomes a bit buffy still, because sometimes the hair is really coarse, what you're going to do, you're going to pass the iron about 210 degrees for 3 or 4 times max. So you're not going to remove the curls. You are just taming the frizz. And there is another thing that you can do with nanoplasty bifluoractive. You can enhance the curls. So if someone has a hair that it's very frizzy, but it's not defined, the curls are not really there, you can use the nanoplasty solution to enhance the curls. The permanent hair coloring, what it is. Some girls told me they had the color faded. Road to happiness. Yes, there is a few times where the color can fade, and then there is some strategies that we use to prevent the color fading. One of them is we rinse out the solution 100% from the hair. There is no leaving 10, 20% when the solution is a nano solution. No point of leaving the solution on the hair. So you rinse it out, the solution, 100% after the processing time, because we don't need the solution on the outside anymore. So you rinse it out and you use a heat protection. Heat protection will definitely protect the color to not change. But if you are dealing with a bleached hair, then you need to count with the color pigmentation. So you're gonna pigment the hair first with a pigment, obviously the purple pigment. The hair is gonna become a bit more ashy. So when you pass the straightener, you're not gonna have the color fading to a, you know, orange or a, you know, warmer tone. But I'm here to finalize this live. That was amazing. This live was amazing. So many questions. I love that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching us. I'm here to tell you, nanoplasty can be done on damaged hair as long as you treat the hair first. Second, don't forget, thank you so much, Road to Happiness. If you have any other question, you can definitely talk to us. Hannah Aid says, some people, they complain after nano, they still have end dry after shower. So that could be because you didn't apply the moringa oil between the passes, or the hair were dry before and it was not, you didn't enhance the hydration during the application with the macadamia serum, or they are not using the proper home care. The home care that we sell has ingredients to make the hair hydrated after the nanoplasty. So if you are doing nanoplasty by Flora Active, and if you guys are recommending sulfate free, you might have clients with oily roots and dry ends. We don't need to recommend sulfate free for our clients, okay? Should we leave the hair types for should we leave all hair types for 60 minutes? Beauty by Serene, I leave for 60 minutes any hair type, any. Only when the hair is extremely coarse Egyptian, really coarse, wiry, I leave for 1.5 hours. Otherwise, 60 minutes, it's perfect for everybody, okay? Zara is saying, we apply 20-in-1 on dry hair? No. 20-in-1 on rubberized hair, elastic, rubberized. You know when you put water on the ends and it looks rubberized, elastic? 20-in-1 is for that. Dry hair, you're going to classify in 2 sections. Naughty dry or just dry. When it's naughty dry, you're going to use the macadamia mask. When it's dry, you're going to use the macadamia serum. Okay? I hope you guys love this live. Just remind you, that means on dry or wet, you're going to apply on dry hair. You can apply on dry hair. Yeah. Sorry, honey. Don't forget that we're gonna have on the 18th. We're gonna have on the 18th this live, where I'm gonna give you guys all the information about the Nanoplasty Specialist Program. Where is the Nanoplasty Specialist Program? Nanoplasty Specialist Program is my program where I teach you, hairdresser, how to deal with any different hair type and what to do exactly to all of them. So if you would like to know more, type here below the word season. Very easy. Just type the word season here. My team is going to straight away send you a message with all the information for you. So get into the waiting list on the group to be reminded, because I'm going to launch for just 1 day. It's just the last intake because I've been receiving so many. I plan to not have one more intake of the Nanoplasty Specialist course. But then I had so many requests, people knocking me, hey MJ, I want to have it, I want, please. I want to get 2025 prepared. I want to be in 2025 ready. Okay, so I'm going to do a last intake. Season, just type season here. My team is going to send you the message straight away. I'm going to respond to the last question from Jenna, and then I'm going to go. My client used to have permanent straightening, and now it's like 10 centimeter regrowth. And she likes to try nanoplasty. Should I apply on roots, middle, ends, and I still straight, then straight from the previous services? Jenna, you are going to apply the product all over. And you know why you're going to do that? because you want to make sure that the ends are going to feel amazing. You don't want the ends to feel dull, no life. You're going to apply the product, Jenna, all around. Rinse it out all around. If you need to apply the macadamia serum, apply on the ends. Then you apply heat protector. Dry. When you go to the roots, you're going to go roots, 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 ends. Roots, 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 ends. You're going to do more passes on the roots than on the ends, definitely. The ends, you're going to do about 3 passes max, because the ends is already straight. You don't want to make the ends straight. You just want to make the ends enhanced, glossy, shiny. So you can apply all around, but just do less passes of the iron on the ends. Don't forget to use the moringa oil. Don't forget to use the moringa oil. How do you use the moringa oil? Do the passes, passes, passes. Stop the straightener, pass the oil on the ends, come back with the straightener again. That's how you do it. You don't put the oil on your hand, spray it around the whole hair, and then start the iron. No, it's not a leave-in oil. Moringa oil is an enhancement of hydration on the spot. You will get absorbed by the hair quickly. It's perfect. Guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, Verna. I hope you feel better soon as well. It sucks to be sick and still run a business and still have kids and still have a husband. But thank you so much, my lovely. Guys, I wish you to do lots of money during this Christmas time. If you need my help to make lots of money, I'm here to teach you everything you need to know. If you need more information, please seek for it. I'm here to give you information for you to make money. So then in January, you can go out, you can spend with your family, you can travel. Please, you need to make more money for you to enjoy. I'm here to help you with that. Please count with me. I love you all. See you guys. Don't forget, type season here for you to receive all the infos about the Nanoplasty Specialist course. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow, because I'm going to have another live tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you, Bella. Ciao.